What's going on, guys? It's your Marshmallow Haps here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be analyzing artwork. Now, with this in mind, I would like to preference that all artists are good at art. We all can improve, we all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, but we can all improve, and this includes me as well. So without further ado, let's begin. So today's artist that I'm picking is a person by the name of Jess, also known as Aphmau, but I shall be calling her Jess just for the sake of this video. Now, Jess runs a very small YouTube channel, and she directs and writes and does every little thing, but she's also trying to get into doing art. Now, recently she uploaded a speed draw of her art, and she's very well at doing a lot of things in her art, but she wishes to improve. And with this in mind, she has asked for tips and tricks, and she honestly wants to have other people learn these tips and tricks as well. So with this in mind, I kind of made this video to do that, I guess. I don't know. So with this in mind, I'm going to be analyzing in 3 parts, just simply for this video. I'll add more steps if needed, but otherwise, we're gonna go down to 3. So the first one is sketching, and let me just say, she didn't sketch at all. She went right in for the line art, and she didn't use a curve tool, she didn't use anything, she just did it all freehandedly, and considering she's using a monitor, she's not that bad at actually freehanding. She's way better than I am, and it's really good. And though her proportions are a little bit off, she does state that she uses a cartoony style, so I will let her off with that. Otherwise, I honestly do think that the drawing is very adorable. Now, with this series, I'm going to be drawing the exact same drawing, except in my style, or in a style that maybe they could draw in. I don't know. I would assume, like, with practice, the next step up. Now, with my drawing, oh goodness, it took me forever to do. I started off with a sketch, and I worked my way up from there. As you can see, I had the balls and joints and everything, and it took me forever to try and figure out how to do her hair and everything. But eventually, I got around to the line art, and yes, I do use the curve tool. Sue me, I don't care. Now, Jessica used only 1 layer for her line art. Personally, I just use several, so that way later on it's easier to color. Here's a side-by-side view on both of us doing the drawings at the same time. Now, the only difference is that my thing took like nearly an hour to do, while hers took maybe a little bit less time, cause how simple it is, and she wasn't worrying about anatomy, she was just having fun. So, with that in mind, let us continue. To the very final step, coloring. Now, if you'll notice on her monitor right there, the colors look very nice and sleek and smooth, but as we see it, it's very saturated. It's super saturated, and saturation's good, as long as it's not overpowering the art, and with her piece, it does. I would personally say to dull down the colors a little bit. Otherwise, it is very nice, like, how do you say it? They look very nice and well together. It's just, it's a little bit too bright on the eyes. Personally, I use, like, my own color palette. I do get inspiration from the original reference point, but I kind of dull and change the shade of the color palette, so that way it's easier on the eyes and it looks more realistic-ish, I would assume. So here are the things together being colored and stuff, and also I'd like to preface that she didn't shade or add any highlights or anything like that, but considering she's trying to get back into art, it's, you know, it's already well done as just a solid flatline color. I just personally just preface of doing like shading and highlighting. Now, granted, I did color my line art, but that's just personal preference. as well as I only did like a few layers of shading. Normally I would go the whole 9 yards and then do another layer of shading after I fixed up the ping image and then do more highlighting and shading and stuff. But personally, I think it looks fine the way it is right now. And that's my overanalyzation of Jessica's art. Personally, I would say she's off to a great start considering she started drawing in middle school. I was born with a pen in my hand, so I've been drawing for way longer. But honestly, though, it's really impressive that she can do this all very free-handedly and not have the need to sketch. She says that her resolution for this year is to draw faster. I would encourage that, but first you gotta take the steps to, I would say, if you want to learn how to draw faster, I would say learn how to draw the bases faster first. Because if you have a strong foundation, then you can draw better for a line art and stuff like that. Otherwise, you have this down to a T. She did say that she had a problem with male anatomy. Personally, what I did in order to get better at anatomy is just stare at people. I don't know. But otherwise, if you're too awkward to do that, I would suggest looking on Google Images because it's way easier. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. I would say check your monitor for like how your colors look. Otherwise, I think you're doing a fantastic job, top notch. Love it. So that's all the time I have for today. This has just been me analyzing people's art. Yep, that's what I'm doing now. I'm Gucci with that. So let's thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you have, make sure to bring back a rocker clock. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Oh jeez, I'm looking at my Audacity. There's a huge red section. Oh, this is gonna be fun.